Good morning, passport holders. Today, April 12th, 2017, day 894 of the vlogs, if I'm doing my math right, but I'm 90% sure that I am. And this morning has been off to a quick start, even though I worked the entire morning session in bed. So I finished the Salesforce talk. Ask Gary V 204 was released. I did the full transcription and speaker identification and auto timing on that, so I just have to do a final review there. Handled one of my inboxes all the way back down to 0, so that was super positive. Just finished taking a shower, jumping out, and as you can see, I already picked out the clothes I was going to wear today, expecting that I was going to go and hang out with Clintus. Received a text message around 8 a.m., right around when I woke up, from Clintus asking me if we could punt this hanging out session / work session / lunch until next week. I actually had suggested that yesterday because I kind of got a vibe that things were going to go in the way that I thought they were, which was they've got a lot of work to do on the house before they put it on the market this weekend, and that is exactly what Clintus is going to be doing today. Instead of hanging out with me, he's going to be going over to the old house and doing final prep, cleaning of walls and yard work and all that good stuff so that the house can go on the market. Looks like going to be Friday afternoon. So definitely makes sense. I want that to be one of those things that he doesn't have to think twice about, regarding me at least, that he could definitely and should definitely go and do. And so I'm pumped that he's going to go and do that. So what that does do, though, is it opens up the afternoon, or basically all day for me. I'm going to finish Ask Gary or Daily V 204, short episode, 11 minutes, because of the holiday. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the vlog edit, and then at that point, I'm clear until 1 o'clock. So it'll be about 11:30 at that point once I'm through all this. And so I've got 90 minutes where I don't have really anything to do, so I'm just going to play some Destiny and maybe do a little cleanup around here, right? You guys haven't seen a lot of the cleanup that's been happening, and that's somewhat by design, but final pieces are getting into place where I'm going to bring the coffee table that's been sitting over here on the side next to my desk since I got in this apartment originally. I'm going to bring that over since I've moved the TV over and all that other stuff, and just kind of make that happen. So I'm pretty excited about that, to be honest. But I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday as this is being recorded, a great Thursday if you're watching on day of release. Let's get this one started. Coming up on 8 o'clock here, decided to go for a nice long walk. This afternoon has been filled with kind of work that I've been putting off. So I ended up cleaning up my entire living room. The only area that I did not get to that I wanted to was my desk area, but I am okay with that. Vacuum floors, move some tables around, did a bunch of stuff that I just needed to do. And then I decided to sit down and crank on my email inboxes because they had become out of control. All 3 of my work email inboxes are completely cleared. My personal email inbox, which had something like 600 messages in it, is now down to a final 50, all of which need to be actually read, action items inside of them, things like that. So I'll clear that later tonight. I just received a request from VaynerMedia to do captioning on a 7-minute video, which I will do when I get home. Should be about an hour and 15 minutes for me to complete the walk that I want to do, which will complete my steps and my distance for today. So that'll be positive as well. Simple day. Really kind of taking it super easy and getting things done that needed to get done. Couldn't be happier about it. Tomorrow I have a phone call, confirmed phone call with another captioning house in the industry, somebody who I've spoken, a group with that I've spoken with a number of times now. This is, I think, 4th call in 6 months, and so it's one of these things where it's just they're operating a much larger team, and so when I speak with the product manager or the coding guy or this that, they don't talk to one another about what I tell them. So I have to go in and kind of share my points again. So it's all positive. Gonna continue to work through it though, and enjoy the rest of this walk. Back from the walk, did the transcription, line leveling, auto timing on the Gary Shorty, or MIDI, we'll call it. I then got the show for the new internet television talk show. They shoot on Wednesday nights. They sent through a full 70-minute full episode, which was cool if we were doing the full episode, but we're not. So it's kind of weird. I'm not entirely sure how this is supposed to work. Originally what was spoken to was that they were supposed to cut out the clips that they wanted done either day of or day next day, and that we do them like we normally do. The instructions that I received stated, find these clips. It's a 70-minute video. how am I supposed to find these clips? I'm not going to watch a 70-minute video when I'm only contracted to do 30 minutes worth of captioning on it. So I found 3 of the 4 sections that he's looking for. I still haven't been able to find a 4th, so I just finished, if you can still hear the fan in the background, that's the, not that fan, that's the fan that keeps me cool. Fan over here, the computer fan. I was down resing the full gigantic 1080 version that they gave me at full bitstream down to a 720 feed so that I can go through it at like 4x inside of Final Cut Pro, so that I can A1 cut out the segments that I need to cut out, and 2 find this other section because supposedly it's only like 2 minutes. So if I can find the 3 sections, and I have 2 of them already found, that are like 7 minutes, 8 minutes total, I'll do all 3 of those tonight, ship those back out. And then the last piece that I'll have is this big 21-minute section. I'm actually going to split that in half, send it up to the outsourced folks, have them do it overnight, is kind of the idea that I'm playing with right now. I may even cut it down to like 4 or 5 minute clips just to sit there and just make sure that they get done overnight so that I can piece them together, do all that stuff, and get to work on that. So that's the idea. But yeah, I should have all this done tomorrow, no problem, which makes me super happy because, like I said, I have a phone call with kind of my biggest competitor in the captioning space, and it's a friendly competition at this point because I'm such a small account against their gigantic house of accounts. So if I can finish all that up before that call at 2 o'clock, then I'll be super pumped. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to my bowl of carrots, and yeah, and then I'm gonna handle this work because my life is interesting right now. Just about to strike midnight. I've cleared the 3 shorties from the new client, and I need to figure out if I can disclose who they are. Also Gary's video, and then added a couple of videos that finally went public on Gary's channel into the When Was That Said search engine. That stated I have to give the When Was That Said search engine a lot of love. Tomorrow I think there's something like 130 episodes from Clintus's channel that have not been added to it. Given the fact though that it only takes me about 10 seconds a video, it's super simple for me to just kind of grind through that in like a 15-minute period, but I still need to do it. There's not much else for me to really do right now, and I'm kind of tired, so I'm gonna actually end the vlog here and I don't know, go lay down, maybe watch a YouTube video or 2, or maybe even turn on a baseball game that I don't really care about in hopes that I end up falling asleep. But I'll say thank you guys so much for your time and your attention. As always, I appreciate them so much. And remember, you never stumble upon opportunity by standing still, so go do cool stuff. Bye for now.